Welcome back to day 2 of the Trash Can Manifestation 5-day challenge. Okay, first of all, you guys are rocking it. I have heard so many stories of emptying trash cans and release and feeling a shift in your home, feeling a shift in yourself. It's been amazing. People have been talking about releasing old stories. One of my participants is like, oh my goodness, I emptied my trash can and like immediately it turned around and filled up. That is correct. That is what happens. And when your trash can fills in that quickly, that just means you've got a lot built up and you set up some really powerful suction there. So anytime that you need, anytime your trash can is full, seriously, anytime it's full, go do that release ritual. It takes 2 minutes, 5 minutes if you're doing every trash can in your house. It's super fast, it's super powerful, and it laid a fantastic foundation for today. Now, if you're behind, don't worry about it. You're doing this perfectly. I've stretched these activities out over 5 days just to make it easy, just to break it up in your time. Let it fit into your normal schedule. But if you need a day to get caught up, that's totally fine. You're going to do all of this work in exactly the time that you need it. You're going to do this work at a time that is perfect for you. Because the point of all of these practices is that we still get to be human beings. We still get to have like a normal, busy life where we have job and parents and kids and spouses or partners or navigating the dating scene, whatever. Like, we get to be normal humans and still do these high vibe manifestation practices to clear the junk and call in all of those good things that we're desiring. So if you missed yesterday's video, go back and watch it. It is fantastic. It gives you a lot of food for thought, and the activity that it explains is just a couple minutes long. Today's activity can be a couple minutes long, or you can really stretch it out and do like the full Monty, whatever works for you. I'm going to give you first and foremost the quick version that I reach for on a really, really regular basis, because let's face it, I'm busy. I don't have time to do this shit for like 6 hours a day. No, like I need 5 minutes, 2 seconds, 30 seconds, things that fit in with my normal day. So today's practice is called shave and release. Cute name, right? Yeah. Shave and release is a really, really interesting concept, and it builds on what we learned yesterday. So yesterday with the trash can manifestation, what we did was we sort of set up these energetic battery points in our house to keep the energy moving and keep the energy circulating. With shave and release, we're turning just a little bit more inward, and we're going to do that same kind of energetic cleaning on ourselves. The quick and dirty version, or quick and clean version if you prefer, is to take a shower. Now, there's plenty of bath rituals out there, but if I'm going to do a bath ritual, then I have to clean my bathroom first, and then I have to run the water, and then it's going to take me at least a half an hour in the bath, and then I have to like do all the lotion, and then I have to clean up the bath. Like, it's a pain. Like, I don't have time for that. Maybe once every couple of months, I'll like go the full route and like really enjoy it. And if that's your jam, go for it. It's super powerful. It's super awesome. But for the quick and dirty, or the quick and clean, sorry, I'm still entertained by that joke. Anyway, for the quick and dirty, I like to just bring this practice into a normal shower. Now, with this practice, you are going to have the tendency to zone out in the shower because you're like, oh, this is nice, and I'm doing deep inner work. And so, like, if you're going to squeeze this in the morning before you run out the door for work or to get the kids on the bus or like whatever your life is, I recommend setting a timer. Give yourself like a 5-minute timer. YouTube has these videos that are like the mushy mood, high frequency music, and you can find one that's just 5 minutes long, and make sure your autoplay is off. Make sure your autoplay is off, because with the mushy music, you can't really hear the difference between one track and the next. And if autoplay kicks in and there's no like Facebook ad, YouTube ad that like pops up and breaks your attention, you just zone out and take a 20-minute shower. So if you're gonna do this in the morning before you go, set a timer, use a Mushi high frequency binaural beats, whatever kind of like Zen soundtrack you want. Just make sure that autoplay is off so that you've got some kind of interruption of, oh, it's time to like go back to rushing through my day. Yesterday with the trash cans, we used salt to clean your trash can. Now, if you've already got a salt scrub in your bathroom, you're set, no craft project necessary. If you don't have a salt scrub at the ready, you're just gonna make one. It takes you like 2 seconds. One option is to take about a tablespoon of your bath gel and about a tablespoon of salt and mix them together in a plastic container. Plastic is important. Why is plastic important? Because if you mix it in a glass container and you take it in the shower with you and it falls, naked, wet, glass shards everywhere, it's just a bad combination. So work in plastic. Table salt, Himalayan salt, Epsom salt, doesn't matter, any kind of salt, it all has that same property of breaking up the negative energies. Now, if you're a bar soap gal and you don't have body soap that you can mix up, no worries, grab your olive oil, mix it into a paste in the plastic bowl. Now, I like to get in the shower and I do my normal cleaning stuff, you know, shampoo and body wash and face soap before I start to mess with salt, just because I don't want to like risk getting salt in my eyes. And so that's just the order that I like to go in. Do what works for you. You can't fuck this up. Literally, any way that you do this, it's going to work. When you've got the salt, now, just like with the trash can, the salt in and of itself is going to break up the negative energy that's like clinging to your skin, on the inside, the whole 9 yards. But another place that negative energy lingers is in those dead skin cells that just sort of hang out on our skin. So you're going to use the salt to exfoliate. Now, as you are doing the exfoliation, you're making little circles all over the place. You want to start to think about releasing energy, releasing old stories. Stuff's going to come up. Your brain is going to be like, hey, you remember that argument we had 5 years ago? Yeah, I remember that argument. I'm ready to release that. Okay, I'm releasing negative energy. I'm releasing old stories. Hey, you remember that old story that like everybody's always laughing at you? Yeah, I'm gonna release that. I'm just gonna release that. And I'm releasing, right? So the whole time, just going with that message of release as you are scrubbing off those dead skin cells with that salt mixture, and the salt is breaking up the negative energy. Whatever comes up is perfect. Whatever comes up is exactly what you need to be handling. The voice in the back of your head, that's your connection to source wisdom. That's your connection to source energy. That's your connection to the divine, to your higher self. Whatever higher being you believe in, your subconscious, that's where that message is coming from. It's sort of pure energetic. And one of the reasons that I have you do this practice in the shower is because, like, you know how shower thoughts are always like the best thoughts ever? That's because when you're in the shower, it's sort of a time that's set aside for quiet and for reflection. And so subconsciously, we sort of have this natural connection, and we sort of allow, like, it's our barriers are down, you know, we're vulnerable, we're naked, we're in the presence of refreshing water, we're in the process of cleaning, it's repetitive motion, the tasks don't take a lot of attention to do them. And so it just automatically sort of puts you in this Zen, open, receptive space. And so that's when you tend to get a lot of those energetic downloads. So as you're doing this release, right, you're really, really open to hearing whatever you need to hear, to releasing whatever you need to release. And as you are massaging the salt into your skin, you're also stimulating the skin, stimulating the blood flow, your lymph system. And so internally, as you're doing all of this like spiritual cleansing and literally breaking up the negative energy, and then also brushing away the dead skin cells, you're also convincing like the fluids in your body and the energies in your body to move more. So it's super, super powerful. Now, if that's all the time you have, woohoo, you've done enough. It's awesome. I like to take it to the next level, and I like to bring shaving into the equation. Now, whatever you shave, whatever beauty decisions you've made, that's perfect for you, right? You do you, and only shave if that's something that you would normally do. But like, by adding shaving to the process of this release, you're literally shedding more. You're giving your body the opportunity to shed more. It's sending a message to yourself. It's sending a message to the universe. And when you go past and like admire, like I like to like take off the little like 12 hairs that don't fit in a ponytail back here, because like they tickle my neck and they annoy me and stuff. And like, it's really low level subconscious. Like I don't notice it until I've shaved the back of my neck and they're gone. And I'm like, oh, it's smooth and it feels nice. So that act of shaving and releasing not only is high vibe in the moment that you're practicing, not only is it a deep release of things that are no longer serving you, things that you no longer need, it's also a continual hit of high vibe energy throughout the rest of the day. Anytime you notice, oh, right, I released all kinds of stuff. That feels good. If you have still more time, continue the practice. Like, do all of the grooming things that you would do if you're going on a fancy date. Clean your ears, clip your fingernails, clean under your nail beds, super duper floss, use the like high power Listerine mouthwash instead of just like quick brush my teeth and swish some scope on the way out the door. Like, really, if you've got the time, the more practices that you layer in here, the more this shave and release practice is going to shift your energy. But legit, I can't stress this enough, even 5 minutes in the shower, just like quick and perfunctory, I'm getting clean in a hurry, and I'm releasing, yeah, I'm releasing that, and I'm releasing that, and I'm releasing that, and I'm releasing that. Whew, and you're good to go. It's going to shift your energy for the day. Now, one more piece to bring in, it's always nice to moisturize afterwards, right? And the moisturizing process is going to be a little bit of a preview of what we're doing in tomorrow's challenge, but it's just such a delicious practice and such a nice way to finish up that I can't resist like bringing this in. So when you're in the process of putting lotion on, you're going to put it on your face, you know, you just dab it in all the places, but as you're dabbing, like, appreciate, man, I really love my skin. Look at how beautiful my cheeks are and my forehead. Yeah, I love my forehead and my nose. I love my nose. My skin is so soft. I love my skin. I love my skin. And so what you're doing is you're literally appreciating yourself. You're polishing yourself. You're bathing yourself in this radical approval. And like, you can just be describing what you see. Oh, I have strong hands as you're putting lotion on. And like, my forearms are kind of slender. I really like my forearms. I love how my forearms look out of 3/4 length sleeves, right? So just bringing that appreciation to the practice of applying your lotion. It's just a really delicious, lovely way to finish this off. And like, I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of days where I put on lotion like, yeah, like this fast. I don't have time to like linger forever. And it's fine. You're still gonna get that energetic hit. You're still gonna get the good stuff. This is a deep practice. It can be quick. It can fit into your normal schedule, into your normal life. You can set aside time to like really linger over the practice, or you can bang it out quick. It doesn't matter. It will shift your energy. It will get the energy flowing. It will help you release old stories, old baggage, things that are no longer serving you, old ideas. It will help you make a quantum shift in your energy. The more you can draw on it, the better. The more you can bring this into your daily practice, the better. But whatever level you participate at is perfect for you. Now, Tomorrow's manifestation challenge is going to be so delicious and so much fun. So I will see you in tomorrow's video. You've got this. You can manifest anything.